She said rearranged my IUD, divorce. How do you can't even talk, like, you can't have no conversations after that shit. After, like, you read those text messages and said, I'm gonna put them out on the internet. Why would you do that? The internet is fucking clowning you. She said rearranged my IUD. She said that's how deep you went. Game, set, match, over.
Hey, yo, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you wife, bro. What you gotta say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You knew she was married. You're not a damn man, you're Steve Smith Sr. What kind of dumb shit was that? Why are you quiet, man? Be a fucking man. Steve. You ain't a fucking man, bro. All that shit you do on TV, all that shit talking you do to other people. Now someone's got you on the fucking phone, you can't even fucking man up.
Man, Steve Smith is diabolical. What he just did to this man's wife is crazy. Shifting the womb like that, man, you know, buddy had to be in his feelings. And well, he got a hold of text messages that allegedly provide him the receipts that he needed. And well, what does he do? He doesn't run up on Steve Smith. Nah. Steve Smith was gonna beat his ass if he ever came within a vicinity talking this smack. So he decided, you know what, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna post this recording online. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tag everybody that's affiliated with Steve Smith. I'm gonna tell on him. And what's crazy is him. That's it. He's the crazy one. Understand that dudes that are in this position, that have certain amounts of power, that have clout, that have money, they do this on the norm. It says one thing about Steve. Well, he's just doing what Steve is destined to do, I guess, because that seems to just be what athletes do nowadays. As for you running to the internet, trying to get this man in trouble, dude, you looking real crazy right about now. Like when you had that conversation.
Yeah, Steve, how was it? How was it to sleep with my wife, Steve? Huh? Was it good? You know, did she touch you? No. Did you touch her? How did you touch her, Steve? Did you caress her?
Martinez, all the energy that you got directed at Steve Smith, you need to direct that at your wife. It's her fault, not his. You made the vows with her, you know? Although it does take two to tango, and it sounds like Steve was tangoing the hell out your wife. But instead of recording a conversation with Steve, why don't you go ahead and record a conversation with your wife and post that? Just saying. But till then, let's check out these clips.
Yo, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you been my wife, bro. What you gotta say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
Well, listen. He said he's sorry. He said he's sorry, Unc. Now listen, this is what you don't do. This is as a man, understanding. You know, that's my wife, girlfriend. someone you're seeing, someone you're talking to, you never confront the individual because Steve Smith Sr. owes you no loyalty.
Steve Smith ain't married to you, bro.
She's not married. Steve is not married to you. You talk to your wife. You check your wife, and that goes for any and everybody. I know a lot of people you want to crash out about your woman and all this stuff, man.
Or your man.
What's that?
Or your man. Listen, it goes both ways. It always comes down to me again. Understand who you're marrying. Understand human nature. Human nature is undefeated. I'm gonna say that as well. I don't care how people come off. I don't care how innocent they may seem. I don't care how much they tell you they love you. When certain opportunities present themselves, they gonna go. When certain opportunities with certain individuals that are convenient and they feel they can get away with it, they're going to go. I don't care how much love there is.
Man, I agree with Ocho. Like, it only makes sense. Like, you just directing your energy at the wrong place, like I said before. But, you know, maybe Steve was a hall pass, you know, and I guess her husband just didn't know about it.
I don't care how much money you got. It doesn't matter. Understand who you're dealing with and move accordingly. I mean, I say it all the time. Listen, had a family, kids, husband, he doing everything, he's doing this, and you upset. There's no reason to call Steve. That's not doing nothing. You take that up with the wife, you take that up with the missus.
Well, I think the thing is what the gentleman was doing is that, like, okay, if I'm gonna get a divorce, I'm gonna try to mess your home up also. That's what this was about. I ain't answering.
Hey,
First of all, that ain't my MO. That's not me. You married? Oh, this ain't nothing. It's something. You know what don't just keep it a buck with me. You married, and I'm a firm believer in this. A man might not want his wife, but the moment another man shows interest, all of a sudden it gets rekindled. And like you just said at the top, people will crash out about certain situations. That crime of passion, and juries are very sympathetic. They're very sympathetic in situations like this. Crime of passion. Leave it alone, guys.
Now, just like Shannon said, he had one goal in mind, to ruin Steve Smith, and what way better to do it than by social media, tagging everybody that Steve is associated with. And to tell you the truth, it's not gonna hurt him. It's not gonna hurt his circles, because the guys in his circle, they do this stuff on the daily. They have so many of these different rendezvous with all different types of women, and probably in some cases men, and they still do what they do when it comes to business. This isn't going to stop Steve. He's still going to be on Thursday Night Football. He's still going to be a correspondent when it comes to the NFL. The only thing it made Martinez look like was a goofy, a simp. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, because I mean, I don't know if he's going to stay with his wife. I don't know if he's going to divorce her, but you know, people in his circle, they're going to look at him funny. I mean, just keep it a buck. You know, they're going to talk about him behind his back. He's probably going to see some of the giggles, you know, when he comes around the corner, and it's to be expected. But, you know what I'm saying? We live, we learn. Hopefully he can move on with whatever he thought he was going to accomplish. And this has to be a tough pill to swallow, unlike his wife with Steve Smith. But hey, I kid. Until next time, man, my name's Raymundo. If you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to grow the channel, trying to get to 1,000 and beyond. Drop a comment below. And until next time, I'm out.